Wanderers. Mr. Wright was still looking.
Going for glory!
Tonight on Carlton Sport, the Coca-Cola Cup reaches the second round stage. And Joe Kinnear's crazy gang can't wait to get started. Last season, Wimbledon looked set for Wembley in this competition. But in the semi-finals, they went out, agonisingly beaten by the eventual winners Leicester City on the away goals rule. In opposition tonight, Millwall and their new manager Billy Bonds. 40 league places might separate the clubs, but Millwall like this competition as well. Twice in the last 3 seasons, they've been too good for Premier League teams.
One to aim at. It's the youngster Taylor, and Taylor, a rasping goal! And that's going to be good enough to carry Millwall through.
Good evening from Selhurst Park for the first of 2 legs involving 2 teams who both have reasons to be cheerful at the weekend. Wimbledon won quite superbly at Newcastle by 3 goals to 1, and Millwall defeated Southend by the same scoreline. Well, coming up, we'll round up the region's results and we'll bring you regional goal highlights. But first, it's this match. We join our match commentators, the Charlton manager Alan Kirbishley, who's alongside Angus Scott.
This is the man sending a buzz around Selhurst Park at the moment. Within 2 minutes of his arrival on the pitch at St James's Park on Saturday, teenager Carl Court had put Wimbledon on their way to that 3-1 victory. He's still only played fewer than 2 hours first-team football. Tonight, he'll partner Jason Ewell up front. The first time they've played a first-team game together after they showed such promise in the reserves. 8 changes in all to the team that won at Newcastle. Kerry Hughes starts his second full game for the club. Plenty of old boy reunions tonight, and Alan McCleary, just 1 player back against his old club. McCleary, now 32, is in his second spell with the Lions. He takes his place in a team that has 1 enforced change from Saturday's win over Southend. Kim Grant is out with a hamstring problem. New signing Paul Shaw takes his place. And the referee is Keith Burge. So this South London derby gets underway. Wimbledon playing from left to right with 8 changes to that team on Saturday. Alan Kirbishley alongside me. Alan, what do you read into the fact that Joe has made so many changes from that team that won it up at Newcastle?
I think the first thing is that he's given 1 or 2 players a game. I think Ben Thatcher's been out injured quite some time. Paul Hill, the keeper, needs a game. He's not played for some time. I don't think he's weakened his team that much. I think that he is just going to give them 1 or 2 of the players a chance to show what they can do.
Sturgis. Constantine and Paul Shaw straight in there. Savage now. Not a bad effort early on from Dave Savage. Bonds, himself a League Cup finalist in '81. Court and Sturgis. Foul against Paul Sturgis.
He's got good pace, Paul Sturgis, and I think he's had to use his arm there because Court is very quick as well.
Cunningham will take the free kick. Ewell, Clark, and there Carl Court. They're all waiting for it. Huge aerial presence. Flag is not up. Ewell, surely. He can't believe he missed it. And nor can anyone else.
They've pushed up Millwall, and they've not got the offside flag. And the ball across, he's had so much time to decide what he's going to do with it, and in the end, he's done nothing and put it over. Got to keep it down. Good chance, very good chance.
Away by McAllister. Court and McCleary. Good overlap by Duncan Jupp. Cross in again towards Ewell. Good save. Cunningham again towards Ewell. And Barry and Allen get it away. A run down the middle by Savage. Now Hodgson. Savage and Shaw waiting in the middle. Here comes Shaw. There too is Ben Thatcher to save the day for Wimbledon.
Good move from Wimbledon, and a great ball in from Jupp. Good volley, and I bet he can't believe his luck. He's had a decent volley there, and the keeper's made a great save.
So Paul Allen, he'll take this corner for Millwall. McCleary and Law both up there. Shaw and Hodgson on the posts. Mickey Newman lurking. It's towards McCleary. Back in again by Savage. Bowery. Paul Allen. Newman swings it deep towards Savage. Surely 1-0. Dave Savage opens the scoring for Millwall with a perfect volley.
What a great finish. He's had to wait a long time for it to come down on his own and places it in the side of the net. Great goal. Wimbledon pushed up for the offside and the flag never came. There's Alan McCleary with another wet.
Jump. Allen. Kenny Brown. Barry can't reach it. Castledine can. Here's Clark. In the corner of Alan McCleary. Jason Ewell. There's a match this evening between the youngster Jason Ewell and Alan McCleary, who's now 32. Used to take this corner. Castledine pushes up. Keeper misses it. Handball. It's a penalty.
He's given a penalty.
He's given the penalty. Tim Carter doesn't believe it. Yes, it's Brian Law.
I think the referee really was a little bit lenient. It was intentional handball as well.
That was so blatant. It's Carl Court who's taken it upon his shoulders to take the penalty. And scores. It's 2-2 for Carl Court. And what a mature 19-year-old he is.
Great composure for a young lad. He's took the penalty when there's plenty of senior players around who could have took it. He's come up very confidently, put it in the corner.
Given away by Jupp. Savage. Hopeful. But it worried Paul Heald. Certainly worried him enough to win the corner.
Very good strike from Savage. He's kept it down. I think he was a bit worried that with the wet surface it was going to skid. In the end, he just managed to get his body behind it. Another player I think that Joe will be glad to give a game to. You never know when they're going to be needed.
He may be needed now at the corner. Paul Allen will take it. Both Law and McCleary both there, lurking on that penalty spot. Not a good corner though. Hughes looking for Clark. The two players surging forward on the left-hand side. One of them is caught. Thatcher's up there too. Tries to go it alone. Barry intercepts. Thatcher. Hopton, Shaw. There's the run by Barry. Didn't he do well? Looked like he was stretching all the way, but he had to make poor heel stretch.
That was a great run. Shaw saw him early, and really he could only do the only thing and try and get it overhilled, because he was leaning back and obviously stretching for the ball. Millwall showing good signs when they do attack that they've got a chance of getting through.
Can they get through here? Another corner. Jallan again will take it towards McCleary. Ewell. Clark was offside. Only a couple of yards inside the Millwall half. And the assistant referee to take him level with him. Here's a march. Gets his way, and Alan McCleary will take this free kick. A little over 10 minutes to go in this half. That's floated towards Savage, the goal scorer. The tussle with Cunningham. Savage does well, lines up the shot, tries to bend one. Healed behind this. Sturgis, signing from Charlton. Many people surprised you let him go, actually, Alan.
Well, it come to a stage in Paul's career that, you know, he had to have first-team football, and I think that we helped him along in that way by giving him a free transfer.
And the experience of Paul Allen leans up.
Another free transfer for Millwall. I think most of Millwall's good things are happening around Savage. He looks really up for it. I know the goal might have buoyed him up a little bit.
Goal kick. Never really any chance of the penalty there.
Yeah. Once again, I think the refs took a lenient view of that. I think that some referees may have even booked Clark.
Pulled through for Shaw. I think he had a bit more time.
That's right, he's obviously looking I'm sure he's obviously looking there for his first goal in his first game, and really perhaps could have took it on a little bit longer and perhaps give himself a better chance. I think Millwall can be well pleased with their first half efforts.
Duncan's shot. safely back to Heald. Still Wimbledon have possession. Ewell. And a foul is awarded as 3 Millwall players descended on Ewell. They descend on the referee, complaining, but Keith Burge.
No, I think the tackle's put him from behind. I think the ref waited to see if there was an advantage and then blew up for it. A couple of players here, Wimbledon, who are quite capable of putting this over that wall.
Gary Hughes is one of them, Brian McAllister another. They're both standing over the ball. Meanwhile, Keith Burge moves the 6 players in the Millwall wall backwards. Here is Hughes.
We're very disappointed with that. Leant back as he approached the ball, and there's only one place it can go, and that's up.
Joe Kinnear knows that's a wasted opportunity. Ball short. Bowery just overruns it. On by Hughes, McCleary away, Clark, it's in! Perfect strike by Andy Clark, and just a vague smile on the face of Joe Kinnear, and a broader one on Andy Clark.
Once again, Millwall failing to deal with the ball in the box, the aerial ball, and that's a great strike from Clark, considering he's left-footed. And a big blow to Millwall, you know, just on half-time, only a minute to go, and they find themselves 2-1 down.
No better time to score, and Wimbledon are in the lead. There's Clark again, the tackle by McCleary. Bowery. How can Millwall answer that? His ball short. Hopton outside him. Bowery continues his run. Perry away. Kenny Brown. Chip forward for Bowery. The flick on. Out comes Heald. And takes it easily. Jump. There goes the half-time whistle, and it looks so promising for Millwall. And Dave Savage opened the scoring after Jason Ewell could have scored twice and put Wimbledon in the lead. And you can't keep that man out of the headlines. Carl Court scored from the penalty spot, and just before half-time, Andy Clark made it 2-1. Half-time score here at Selhurst Park. Wimbledon 2, Millwall 1. Join us for the second half after the break. plenty to do in this second half, still trailing by 2 goals to 1. Alan, do you expect more of the same?
I think Wimbledon will turn the screw a little bit. I think that every time they've got the ball in the box, they've looked very, very dangerous.
Certainly the aerial threat of Carl Court and this man, Jason York. Very, very threatening to the second division side. Kerry Hughes, the tackle, the experienced man, Paul Allen, free transfer from Bristol City during the summer. Clark, Thatcher, away by Law, Paul Short. Foul by Hughes. Savage. Throwing Cunningham. A good ball to Bowery. Hopton waiting in the middle. Shaw there too. It's towards Hopton. Can Shaw get back on it? He can't because Hughes is there. Just for a moment, like Danny Hopton was there for the equaliser. Still Millwall have possession. Allen is struggling and Clark brings it away. Goes round Newman and is then tripped by him.
It was a great run by Bobby Bowery. He's done it a couple of times so far this evening, and a really good cross, and had the Wimbledon defence in all sorts of problems. It's unfortunate for Millwall that there was no one there to finish it off.
It's Law looking very closely at Carl Court. It's floated in towards Court and away by Allen. Hopton. Bowery. What a great run by Savage. He only has Shaw in the middle, tries to pick him out. Instead, finds the arms of the Wimbledon keeper. Newman. Well, it was more clumsy than anything else, I think, by Jason York. He had to go for it, but he'll be the first player that's going into Keith Burge's book.
Yeah, it was more of a clumsy challenge than anything, and that's the problem these goalkeepers have nowadays with this back pass rule. They've got to come out, they can't pick it up, they've got to come out and kick it.
And while Keith Burge has made the booking, Wimbledon have made a substitution. Vinnie Jones is on. There he's head up. Ewell. Court running ahead of him. So too Andy Clark. This is Court. Cuts inside. Not afraid to take his chances.
Once again, power and pace from the Wimbledon front three. Just a bit wayward with his shot.
Sturgis. There'll be a corner. Paul Sturgis. Kerry Hughes to take it. Chris Perry, tonight's captain for Wimbledon. Vinnie Jones runs near post. It's the decoy towards Perry. It's away by Newman. Thatcher. Forrester. Yule jumping and scoring. This time he finishes it perfectly. I think Joe can be pleased with his two young strikers.
I don't think Bill's going to be very pleased with his keeper and Brian Law. You know, he's decided to let it go. I don't think the keeper called for it. He thought the balls would go through, but a great finish under a lot of pressure. Once again, you know, they never give up Wimbledon. Realised there was a chance. Bad defensive mistake though, and you know, Bill will be really upset with it, I think.
Thatcher. Clark. Thatcher. Court. Rangy stride, gets there first. Cunningham. Sturgis. Yule. Must be. Can't believe he put that wide. I can't. Norton Castledine.
Should have really been cleared. And it's popped up on a plate for him, and probably his bad foot, and he snatched it. I'll be desperately disappointed he hasn't got on the score sheet there.
Jones's header. And it's touched by Andy Clark. Yule and Court ahead of him. Newman covering. McCleary. Brown under pressure from Thatcher. Could he score? Covering tackle from Brian Law. In fact, it goes out for a goal kick.
Wimbledon are really pressuring the Millwall back four now, and even Thatcher's gone up there to try his luck.
Paul Shaw hasn't scored tonight, but I'm sure he will do quite soon in his Millwall career. There's Court waiting for it. Ball by Newman. Clark, Thatcher. Danny Brown on a covering tackle. And they've caused plenty of danger from set pieces, Wimbledon. Sure to do it again from this corner. Floated in towards the near post. Wild from Gary Hughes.
Couldn't actually hit the post, did it? Just flicked on there. Yeah, back out again. They've caused all sorts of problems, Wimbledon, with their set plays. I think Bill will be disappointed with two of the goals, where I think that defensively Millwall could have done better. And obviously that's the first one, the penalty, and the Brian Law's incident with the keeper.
Could say Brian Law a culprit for two of the goals. He gave away the handball for the penalty, and then the confusion over the Jason Yule goal, which is the third goal. Another thumping tackle comes in from Paul Allen. Holdsworth. Thatcher. Towards Court, away by Law, not cleared properly. the way through. Clark has time. Thatcher. Watched by Alan Jones. Clark. Holdsworth. And away by Sturgis. Just didn't quite fall for Dean Holdsworth. That's coming from all sides from Wimbledon. Thatcher. Gets round Newman and gets in the cross. Away by McCleary. Jones just chips it forward. Brown. Newman. Savage. Hopkins went out wide on the left. Watch closely. Chip was meant for Shaw. Back in again for Shaw. Hughes away, only as far as Bowery. Savage. Hopton's been drawn out wide on the left again. There he is. Shaw waiting in the middle. No way past Kenny Cunningham. Experienced defender, Kenny Cunningham. The bloodstained figure of Alan McCleary pushes forward for yet another Millwall corner. Hopton on the near post. Shaw runs short. McCleary and Law lurking. Away by Cunningham. Back to Allen again. Law is deep. And a real tussle with Vinnie Jones of all people.
I think both of them there were tugging with each other.
Around McAllister this time. Gale, plenty of room. Run by Holdsworth one way, caught the other. Hughes. Smothered by Bowery. Cunningham. Holdsworth. Jones. Hughes. Towards court. And in. You can't keep this man down. It was only half a chance. But he's made it 4-1. And his second on the night. What a prospect, Alan.
That's right, and I think the build-up to that wasn't exactly Wimbledon as we know it. There's a great couple of passes from Vinnie Jones and Kerry Hughes, and the ball went in that danger area again. And once it bounced around, it's a bit of a miss-hit, but once again, they're in the right place at the right time. You know, the forwards know exactly where that ball's going, and they get in there after it.
They've made it look extremely comfortable. fair to say, Alan, that Wimbledon haven't overexerted themselves. They've just done what they do very well.
That's right. I think that after a bright start from Millwall.
Here's Hughes. Is this number 5? It is. They have done it very well indeed. Stuart Castledine makes it number 5, and a real drubbing for Millwall.
Yeah, as I said, after a bright start, they've just powered on Wimbledon, and they've got their goals. They could have had quite a few more, and it's really put the tie out of Millwall's reach.
As we go into time added on for stoppages, whatever side Wimbledon put out, you just can't underestimate them, can you?
No, and as people were saying before the game, 8 changes, it doesn't really make much difference. Whenever they go out on the pitch, they're competitive, and I'm sure that the people that come in will be a bit hurt if you said that their team was weakened.
Jones. Is their chance for one more? Referee looks at his watch again. Jones. Looks at his watch for a second time. There can't be much time to add on. And in fact, there goes the final whistle. It's been an extremely competent performance by Wimbledon. Joe Kinnear's decision to leave 8 players out has been hugely justified. A pair for Carl Court to add to his one on Saturday. He started off with a penalty, scored their 4th, and Stuart Castledine added a 5th. It really has been plain sailing in the end for Wimbledon. They'll go to the Den in a fortnight's time. Extremely confident. Final score here, Wimbledon 5, Millwall 1.
You made 8 changes, but for motivation and hunger, you couldn't have asked for a better 11 players out there.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's always a risk when you do make this type of changes, wholesale changes, and anyway, after especially a good result up at Newcastle. But everybody's got to be here. They've got to be pulling their own weight, and I've got utter confidence in all the homegrown kids. They've never let me down, and tonight they've proved that yet again. Once they get their opportunity, they're there. They're staking the claim.
Well, I think the Premiership sides have got massive squads now, and I mean the 2 boys they've got up front tonight are both very good players. I mean they're getting anybody's side down where we are, and you know, I've seen them for some time there, and they're going to be 2 good players.
The 2 goals tonight helped me out, especially the early goal for me, the penalty kick, and I've got a lot of confidence in myself at the moment now, and especially after tonight, and I'm going to keep the good work going.
Supreme confidence, I would think, because you get a penalty awarded and you grab the ball.
Yeah, that's right. There's a bit of a dispute on who was going to take the penalty, and I felt confident in myself, and basically I believe that penalty shouldn't be missed, so I just grabbed it.
And here's the second goal. Your second goal.
Yeah, the second goal was I jumped up with the right back, happened to bobble down in front of me luckily, and just put it into the corner.
OK, well, Wimbledon off to a great start again in the Coca-Cola Cup. Still